Welcome to Rocket ATM Tutorials. This video is going to demonstrate how to load software using an SD card that you may have received from your processor or were instructed to download. The SD cards have to be a maximum of 2 gigabytes. This one here happens to be a 1 gigabyte, but I'm going to demonstrate this on a Hyosung Halo 2 model. So if you are having software problems and you're needing to update your software, this is how you do it. So we've already put the software on here. There are some other videos that show you how to get the software on. I'm gonna demonstrate now how to load software. Open the top door. The SD card slot is located right on the back side of the screen area, right in the top. As you can see, there's a little slot there. Now you'll notice that the SD card won't be able to go in the wrong way because this won't fit. The pins on the SD card have to be facing the screen. So right in there, like that. And let's go ahead and click that into place. If you push down, it'll come back out. If you click it, you'll hear that little click and it's in place. The next step is to shut the ATM power off. You could have had the ATM power off before inserting the SD card, which is fine. But now that the power is off, the SD card is inserted, the next step is to look inside this little window. So in this hole that's cut open, we're gonna get into the switch number 4, which is obviously labeled. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna grab my baby finger here and click that down into the down position. As you can see, it's off now. And now I'm going to turn on the ATM machine. Okay, so once the power is on, you'll notice that it's going to boot up and you'll have this big blue screen show up almost instantaneously. We're going to be going into the SD card menu. So go ahead and click SD card. And in this, you'll have 2 options. You'll have a format and upgrade or an upgrade. Depending on the level of the problem or the corruption in the software, perhaps even if you're locked out of your ATM machine, you want to go into format and upgrade. And if you're just doing a simple update and the processor has advised you with a simple with simple software, you can go into upgrade. So we're going to go into format and upgrade right here, and it's just verifying, do we want to do it really, yes or no? Yes. And we're gonna wait for this to do its thing, and you'll notice that if the SD card is good, which from time to time can be quite problematic if you have the wrong size SD card or whatnot, that it won't complete to 100% on all of the necessary functions, or it'll basically say done, 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 and no file, no file, no file, if potentially you have a bad SD card. So in this case, as you can see, it's still taking its time. It's only 51% here, and it's still writing to flash. So this time-taking procedure is important. You want to look for that. We're just going to wait a few more seconds for it to do its thing, because what we're looking for is a reboot button here in the corner, which we'll see hopefully momentarily. There we go. So again, everything is done, 100% where it needs to be. That's great. We're going to go into reboot. And we're back to the main screen. Once we're back to the main screen, I'm going to go ahead and shut the power off. Basically open the top door again. Shut the power off. And what I'm going to do now is leave the SD card in, but I'm going to switch that switch number 4 back to its original position. There we go. And oops, forgot to turn on the ATM. So again, leaving the SD card in, I'm going to turn it on. And what we're looking for now is for the ATM to automatically do its own upgrading from all of the software that it's reading off of the SD card. And you'll notice that we're looking for a screen that's going to give you a percentage bar going from 1% to 100, and it's going to automatically do that 2 times. So you'll see it's going to extract software, and then it's going to start to load software, like here, gathering information from 0 to 100%, and then the ATM will reboot, and when it comes back online in about a minute or 2, which these ATMs take a little while to boot up, unfortunately, but the second time when it boots up, you're going to get a similar screen like this, where it's going to continue extracting software and loading software just like you're seeing here. And when it does that a second time, it will automatically reboot itself again. It'll tell you it's rebooting, and then we'll carry on from there. Okay, after it's done extracting and loading its software, you're going to get an error code 0FFFFF. This is a very important code. It's good after a full software load and format and upgrade procedure. You will get this error code. When you get this error code, go ahead and open up the top door, and we're going to go ahead and shut the power switch off. And we are going to now remove the SD card by clicking down and popping that out, because we do not need it. You can keep it in a safe place. And what we're going to do next is turn on the ATM machine and open up the safe door down below. In this case, I've already opened it. And the reason we do that is for the next procedure that we're going to do. What we are looking for when we remove the SD card and restarting the ATM machine is one particular screen that's going to pop up as it boots up, and that screen is called "Please wait while initializing." When we see that "Please wait while initializing" screen, we need to type in a 6-digit code, which is basically going to be clear minus plus clear clear cancel. Again, that's clear minus plus clear clear cancel. So here, watch this. As it still boots, I'm looking for that screen where it says "Please wait while initializing." It's going to come right after with this loading screen usually. Please wait while loading. You just got to watch it like a hawk, but you only have 5 seconds in order to press the clear minus plus clear clear cancel. So watch this. Okay, so it's actually after the blue screen. You'll see it'll say "Please wait while initializing." So just gotta, there we go. Clear minus plus clear clear cancel. There we go. If it's done successfully, we'll have a reset password screen show up, and all we're gonna do is go ahead and say yes, we want to reset this password, and the ATM will restart itself again in a few seconds. And now we're just going to let it boot up naturally, and then we'll carry on from there. So we're now waiting for it to boot up. After we reset the password, clearly when it's initializing, we don't have to do anything. We're just letting it naturally boot up. It gave a test printout, which is good. Don't really need it, but it's printing, which is good. And here we go. The next error code that we got is 0971A7, and in parentheses 00, denominations not set. This is good. We needed this error code. And now we're going to carry on from here. We have a second video that demonstrates the next set of programming that was required after completing the SD card. Essentially, from this error code, we want to go into our main menu by going into Enter, Clear, Cancel, 1, 2, 3. We're going to go into Operation Program. We're going to go into code number 555 555 and press enter. So after you enter in your 555 code 6 times, I want you to go into transaction setup, and in transaction setup I want you to go to denomination, and in denomination I want you to go to the first cassette. Over here I want you to notice that the door is still open, and it needs to stay open for this procedure, because what I'm going to do now is just program how I want my first cash box to be. In this particular case I only have one cassette box in this ATM machine. If there was a double cassette, I'd have the option to start programming the denomination for each cash box. So the first cash box that I'm in, I want it to be a $20 cash box. So I'm going to hit 20, I'm going to hit enter, and then I'm going to hit apply. And again, the door's still open, and it's now giving me an error confirmation message that I want to say yes to that, and we're just going to give it a few seconds. And we have the denomination for cassette box number 1 is $20. That's exactly how I want it. And we're basically ready to go. From this denomination screen, I'm going to hit cancel, back out to the main operation program. And now you can watch our second video, or our other video, which is an ATM setup to carry on from here.